Newberry College Sunday, and on behalf of our synod, we welcome our chaplain at Newberry College, your Lutheran college, the Reverend Ernie Worman, who's going to speak to us today about this wonderful ministry in our synod. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Pastor. Good morning. Well, I thought when I was invited to come for Newberry College Sunday, it would be a great weekend. And it has been above and beyond during sharing God moments at the earlier service today. I re-met a couple who were on my call committee 26 years ago to a church in Arlington, Virginia. So it is just a small world where God sends us. I am the campus pastor at Newberry College. How many of you graduated from Newberry College? How many of you know where Newberry, South Carolina is located? How many of you have ever heard of an area of the state called the Dutch Fork? How many of you believe that that really means Dutch? It's the Deutsch Fork. Everybody up there is a Biedenbach or a Sheely or a Derrick. Because a whole long time ago, a whole bunch of Lutherans were brought over here, a bunch of Germans, and stuck in the middle of the state. Because you know what? The Lutheran Synod of the South said, way back a couple hundred years ago, we don't have any pastors down here. And we don't have anywhere to get any pastors down here. We better create a seminary. That's in Columbia. But it used to be on the campus of Newberry College because Newberry was created because you can't get a master's degree if you don't have a bachelor's degree. So we had to have a college. So more than 160 years ago, we created Newberry College. We put it in the middle of the state. It is a beautiful place to be. I call it the center of the universe, but you have to come there to figure out why. We're an interesting college. 49% of our students are first-generation college students. They are the first people in their family to go to college. 39% of our college is minority. 60% of our college plays a sport. We have 17 athletic teams. We are a D2 school. We do give scholarships for athletics. Interestingly enough, for a college of 1,050 students, in the last 4 years, we have sent 4 players to the NFL. One of them was actually drafted. 3 were free agents. They're all doing very well. We are fantastic. We have coaches. I'll bet some of you that are from South Carolina have either been coached by or your children have been coached by somebody that graduated Newberry College. We have a tremendous nursing program. We are wonderful in forensic science because our students all want to be Abby on NCIS. They want to be able to solve a crime in 60 minutes minus commercials. We just bought an elementary school 4 years ago that's been closed for a long time. It's a couple blocks from the college. We have just finished renovating it, and next fall our teacher education program will move in there and become the Center for Teacher Excellence. We have award-winning school teachers all over the place. We are a college that is big in business, physical therapy. We have doctors and veterinarians and dentists and people all over the place. We are a campus that prides itself on being family. We have one place to eat on that campus, and that's where the president eats and the board of trustees eat. That's where the faculty and staff and students eat, and it's not unusual for President Sharons to come on in and look at a student and say, hey, that was a great play you made last night, or I heard about that test you took last week, or that award you got. He knows who they are, and they know him by name. You can't get that at a bigger school. We are one of 26 ELCA colleges in the United States. We are the southernmost. We were the 8th Lutheran college built in the United States. We were occupied by both sides of the Civil War. The South liked our campus, and the North liked our campus. And they liked it too much. And it got destroyed. So we moved up north to Walhalla, South Carolina. Do you know where that is?
Yep.
It's it's up north. It's on 85 as you go towards Georgia. And we thought we'd be there forever, but we weren't. Newberry invited us to come back, said that they wanted us in their community, so we moved back 10 years after we had left. We rebuilt campus, and we changed our name from Luther College to Newberry College, to be faithful to the community that supports us. We've been around a very long time. We have partnerships with Duke, Clemson, College of Charleston Law. We have cooperation with PC, I shouldn't say that if you're a Newberry or a Newberry grad. I shouldn't use the word Presbyterian in the same. That used to be our big rival, but they went D1, so we can't play them in sports anymore. We have an agreement with them. Our students go to Newberry and then go there to get a pharmacy degree. So you can come to Newberry College and do great and wonderful things. Our students come, and I ask them in August, I say, why did you pick us? You could have gone somewhere else. There's lots of colleges. And our students regularly say, I was going to go somewhere else until I came on campus. Well, the next question is obvious, isn't it? What do you ask an 18-year-old so you can bottle that up and sell that? Well, you came on campus. What was it about campus that made you want to stay here? And what does an 18-year-old answer? I don't know. I just knew I had to be here, right? So it's a wonderful campus. We have a great, in town, we have a place called the Opera House, which is a renovated opera house, and we get everybody from Willie Nelson to Tim McGraw to other big name things. People come from all over. So I'm going to offer you this. It's up to you whether you take me up on it or not. I'd love to have you come see your Newberry College, because we are a college of the church. We are in the same mission that you are. Martin Luther said 500 years ago that the real strength of any city, state, or nation is not in a well-armed militia. Now, before you go, I'm anti-military. I'm retired Navy. So is my wife. Martin Luther said the real strength of anywhere is a well-educated population. That's what we do in the church. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is life. And if we want to have people that grow up to be good children of God that take care of their neighbors and their communities, they have to be educated, and that's why the Lutheran Church is still very much dedicated to higher education. And that's why we exist here in South Carolina. So I invite you to visit the table we've set up outside after church, and please come by and have a talk, and we'll find out that we're all related, and we are in Christ. Right?
Amen. Tell them about the promise for a free food.
Pardon?
Free food. You got to tell them about the free food.
Oh, I left that out. Oh, my goodness. I go around and talk to churches all the time, and I have said in every church I've been in, if you call me and tell me that you're coming to campus, I will buy you lunch. And the calf is pretty good. And out of about 50, 60 churches in South Carolina, no one has ever come by. One of these days, it's going to really cost me.
That's right.
Now,